What's up, you guys? Kinky coming for another video. This will be a deck profile on Karakuri Geargia. This is probably going to be the deck I'm playing at Des Moines Regional that's next week. I was going to be playing Mermails, but I don't know, I just want to try something different this time and probably try to play a more stun deck feature, because this deck does play traps and everything compared to Mermails. But, so yeah, I'm brand new to this deck. I've been taking advice by other players and everything, and just I know how to play the deck and everything, I just don't know the greatest tech choices. I'm still tweaking it, so this still might not be the final product for Des Moines, but so far this is as solid as I can get it for my knowledge of the deck and everything. But yeah, guys, let's get into the deck profile. So obviously, 3 armors, the most busted search engine in this deck, really. 3 accelerators for your XC/Synchro combo plays. This card is absolutely amazing. 3 arsenal for a beat stick, and it also gets out your armors from deck, so if you don't draw into it, you can draw into this, so you actually have 6 targets to get equals arsenal as long as they don't Veiler this on summon. It's pretty good. 3 MK2. This card with transmodify equals a level 8, or even if they don't transmodify or anything, it's just too good. It just brings back your armors from grave or special from hand or anything. It's just really good. 2 Geargianos. This is basically your Monster Reborn for level 4s. It helps you recycle your tuners, and it's really busted with the new trap card that comes out if you do it late game. But yeah, I'll explain that a little bit later. For the Karakuri Synchro engine, 2 Watchdogs, just for the tuner for the 4. 1 Nispachi, because it's really broken when you have an armor set and you get him out, because it uses his effect to force flip your armor, and you get another search, so you get 2 searches per turn. It's just really good. And then 1 Birdman, because Birdman is by far my favorite card in this deck. It's so broken with Accelerator and another Geargia monster on the board, because it equals around 6,000 to 8,000 damage if they can't stop it. It's just really good. And then for hand traps, 2 Maxis. I decided to put Maxis in over Veiler, just because that Maxi can be an offense and a defense card at the same time. Like, if you use it offensively, you can just drop it, and then they're scared to go off, so they don't do anything, or they don't overextend. Or if you absolutely need more cards to your hand, because you only what if you only draw into 1 Maxi, you know? Just drop it, and if they decide to go off, you can draw into your side deck late game, or you can just draw into your more powerful cards to go off. And that's the monster lineup. Spells, Dark Hole. I might take this out, but limited removal is absolutely busted in this deck. It's just it doubles all face-up attack position machine monsters that you control, so it makes all your weak monsters. If you really need to push for game, this is the card to do it with. But then again, they die at the end phase if you use this card, so it has its costs. 2 Transmodify. This card helps the synchro plays, or like if they Veiler your MK2, and if you have Transmodify in hand, it just means a set armor. It makes them waste a Veiler really, and you get an armor. So either way, you kind of plus on them. But yeah, it's just really good in this deck. I'm maining 2 MSTs just because I have room for it, and this deck has room for destruction for back row. So yeah. And then 1 Iron Call. I was playing 2 at one point, but this card is a really bad top deck, just the fact that you have to control a face-up machine monster to use it. So I switched that out. I was actually playing 1 Geargiano and 2 Iron Call, but then I replaced 1 Iron Call with Geargiano just because Geargiano is a better top deck. And then for traps, the most broken card. This deck has its own personal rabbit with no drawbacks whatsoever. GearGia Gear. It special summons 2 Geargiano monsters from your deck. It can be like an MK, any Geargiano, or 2 MKs or 2 Geargianos, and all it does is that their level increases by 1, so they're level 4s. They do not die at the end phase. Their effects are not negated. It's just busted. Like, you can do so many plays with this card. And then basic traps, really. 2 Mirror Force, 2 Depriz, and then 2 Fiendish Chains, and then basically the one-ofs. 1 Bottomless, 1 Compulse, 1 Torrential. If you guys have a secret rare, I am looking to trade/buy for a secret rare, because I kind of want to get to hollow the one-ofs. And then also for an ultimate warning. And then I'm maining one trap stun, just because Decree hurts me too, because I play such aggressive traps. So if you know you can OTK them this turn and you have a set trap stun, you can wait to use see if they actually have anything to respond to the attack. But unless, in other words, you could just drop it and then just go off because you can't really do anything. Okay, so that's the main deck. It's a 40 card deck. Extra deck. Wind-Up Zenmains. It's really situational. I've never actually needed this card, to be honest, but I don't know. I might even take it out because I replaced my stroke with this, so I don't know. I'm probably going to take it out, but I get why I should play it. It's a machine. Its effect is absolutely busted. You can wall it up at 21, and its effect is just good. 2 Gear-Giga-X. Another busted searcher card. You can add a level 4 or lower machine monster from deck or graveyard to hand, so you can really recycle a lot of cards. 1 Diamond Dire, just because this card gets rid of problem cards. Like, you can attack with it and then just tribute it next during main phase. It's just really good. 1 Dweller against for the Mermails or even Dragon matchup, so just slows them down. 1 Cowboy, because it can shoot for 800 per game, or it can get over Ophion and everything, so you just use this first effect, you post him up in attack mode, and just swing. It's pretty good. 1 Barkion, just because it's the only 6 you can make, really, that's good. I wasn't even going to play this until my friend Josh, he actually teched this in, because people don't expect this at all, and when you drop it, it's kind of just like, what? I didn't even know the deck could make 6s, so it's really situational. I've only gone into it once, but that one time I went into it, it won me the game because my opponent had set Mirror Force and a Compulse, and he was just waiting for me to be done with the combo because I had over 7,000 damage on board, and he already used Insta-Fusion, so it was game from right there. But yeah, so just single-handedly wins games. 2 Beret, just because Beret is absolutely busted and helps the Karakuri synchro comboed and whatnot. And then 1 Black Rose, because you kind of have to play Black Rose this format. It's just a problem-solving card, and it's just too good not to play. 2 Burrito, just because once again it helps the Karakuri synchro engine, and it lets you replenish your resources because it has its draw effect. And then next 3 are kind of the basic 8s. 1 Crimson Blader, 1 Stardust, and 1 Scrap Dragon. So that is the deck and extra deck. Side deck, which this is the part that I might tweak some more before Des Moines next Saturday. But I side 3 Effect Veiler. I couldn't find room to main any. If I take out anything, it's going to be limit removal for 1 Veiler, but then again, it won't be as consistent. And the reason why I'm siding 3 is because Fire Fist is my worst matchup. Just the fact that Bear can pop anything it wants with nothing. It's just so good. So I need to side at least 3, if not maining 1. So yeah, siding 3 is really good in this deck. 2 Consecrated Light, because this is probably the most universal card this format. It's good against Black Wings, Infernities, Evil Swarm, Dark Worlds. It's just so universal that I always side at this format now. The 3rd MST. 1 Dimensional Fissure for Mermails or Dark Worlds or whatever that really needs the graveyard. 3 Iron Wall still, because I don't banish whatsoever, so this doesn't hurt me at all. It hurts the meta. If you still count Dragons and Prophecies, the main meta, it hurts them. They can't Fate, they can't use their Dragons, it just sucks against them. 2 DNA Surgery against Bujins, against Prophecies, and probably some other decks I just can't think of. I usually sometimes side this in if they side in DNA Surgery against me, because if they use DNA Surgery against me, a lot of my extra cards are pointless to go into. So I might even just side at 1 or 2, just so I can call machines, and theirs is kind of like just a card that's on the field. 2 Vanity's Emptiness, just because you kind of have to play it this format because it's the most busted card. And 1 Soul Drain, just against Mermails, Dragons, just basic cards, I guess. But yeah, guys, this is my Geargia-Karakuri deck profile that I'm probably going to be playing at Des Moines. But yeah, if you guys have any comments, because like I said, I'm trying to tweak it. If you guys have any suggestions I should take out, put in, or anything, please let me know. But yeah, thanks guys. Kinky signing out.